We're in Vegas, baby, for SEMA 2016. This was an awesome event, and in this episode, I show you guys a couple of really sick first-gen Camaros and a bunch of really cool rides between here and there. Hope you like it. So Mike owns this, what is it, a 67?
Yeah, you got it.
67 Camaro, and this thing has a V12LS, as you can see on the valve cover. It is super badass and unique. So Mike, tell me about how this LS was built, because you were just telling me about it and it's just so cool.
Sure, two guys from Australia put together two V8 blocks and they built 3 prototype motors. They're going to start producing these motors as a complete kit. They're going to do a cast block or a billet block. You can buy either. And you can buy it as a builder's kit or a full running motor.
Wow, so you'll have like intake options?
Yeah, they're going to have different intake options. Here we have 12 singles. They have one in there which is a high-rise plenum with a single injection unit on. They also ran this with 2 4s. So there's many options with it.
Okay, let's go around and look at the cool touches you've done here. So there are no door handles on this car. Suicide doors, super nuts. But show us what the door handle is. The mirror. Dude, so cool and unique. Those touches are just like what set it apart.
We have an incredible airbrush artist named Kevin Breeden. And I got together with him and I said, I want to make it look like you're looking through the wheel tub at the tire that's in there. So he got in and airbrushed the tire in there, and we have so many questions as to why we never finished it off and left a hole in the side of it.
That is so cool. Halloween night on Fremont Street in Vegas was legit. We had so much fun hanging out with old friends and new friends. Bummed that I didn't get to meet Moog, but Marty from PCHRods was still in town from shooting with Roadkill, and he was so cool. What an awesome night. Some of the builds you walk by at SEMA are just so incredibly captivating you cannot take your eyes off of them. And the more you look, the more you see, down to little touches or big touches like an incredible interior or polished everything. This 52 Pontiac Chieftain, built by the guys at Ken Diggett Designs for PCHRods, is a sick representation of a SEMA build. I cannot take my eyes off this car. It's like, what? I'm with Rob Phillips here, and he just launched this Camaro build, and it is insane. I cannot wait to show you guys. He's with PCHRods, and he and his wife are awesome. They both drive amazing cars, and I'm really excited to see this build. Take us around here.
Yep, you want to start at the front?
Yeah.
Work our way back?
Let's go.
We used a Chevrolet Performance crate motor, an LS3. It's got the ASA cam in it. We use Ring Brothers valve covers, a Holley EFI, Billet Specialties belt drive. Everything under here was blacked out, and we did brushed stainless hardware on everything. Tried to keep it as subtle as possible without going overboard with stuff.
What master cylinder is that?
This is it's the new Bear. They call it the Remaster.
It's
It's
beautiful.
a full billet machine master cylinder, and they offer it in every color they offer their calipers in. They're absolutely stunning.
Gorgeous. Yeah, that just beautiful touch.
We complemented it with the Ring Brothers clutch reservoir, which matches the power steering, and it's got the dimple, the dimple ball mill in it, which we brought to the outside of the car. It matches the headlights. Everything that's matte gray or matte black is it's a Cerakote ceramic finish, the same stuff we use on handguns. So It's extremely durable. It's high temperature resistant, scratch resistant, but it's something that we hadn't seen done on a car before. The owner of the car is actually the owner of Intro Wheels, so it had to have Intro wheels on it. So we did a custom one-off set of 1810s, 1812s, wrapped in BFG, Rival S rubber, and then we did the ARP bolts all through, and then
Tell me about those ARP bolts, because most people see those and they just think it's for show. Like,
a lot of people just think, oh, they're just stainless bolts.
Right.
But no, we ordered 160 bolts from ARP just for the wheels, and then my crew sat down for hours and hand brushed every single bolt. And then when we assembled them, every bolt is clocked the exact same way, so that no matter how you're looking at the wheel, the ARP is always facing up.
That is amazing.
So, little OCD
Such cool
details.
touches.
So we did a full leather interior. So it's basically, we mimicked what you would see in like a Bentley Continental GT with the diamond tuck, the suede, the red leather. We did a odometer LCD Pro dash, very similar to like a Formula One car. Completely integrated. I can change how it looks. I can change what it says. I can change alerts, shift lights, whatever.
It's so kick-ass.
It's got a 6-speed with a center force dual disc clutch. It's basically a 2016 Camaro stuffed into a 69 Camaro.
So did you use a lot of those components from
We did. They're all parts that you can get from Chevrolet Performance, from the transmission to the engine. We used a quick time bell housing, which you can also get through Chevrolet. The clutch is from Center Force. Every vehicle that we build, we use a Center Force clutch in. We have a really good relationship with them. Their parts are bulletproof. That's just what we use. Air conditioning, we use Restomod Air. They're a sister company to Classic Auto Air.
Okay.
And it's like basically a fully customizable billet air conditioning system. You can change everything.
Very modular.
Yeah, you can make it the way you want it. The whole car is controlled with the push button. It's a Ring Brothers Terminator push start.
Amazing.
So you tap it once, it turns the car on. Tap it again, it turns the radio on. Hold it, and it fires the car up.
So it has like different accessories.
Yeah, I can make it do all kinds of different stuff.
And so what are all these switches on the other side of the steering wheel?
The 4 switches on the side they're the power window switches, but we did them to mimic a GT40 switch from back in the 60s. Because I've always loved that vintage race car look.
Yeah, it looks amazing when you look down.
I wanted to bring some performance to the interior, because the interior it's very elegant, very tasteful. But I'm a performance guy, so I wanted that little extra touch in there just to give it that race car feel to go with the dash. And
so amazing. So what are the plans with this car? Is he gonna track it or?
Well, we're waiting to find out if we got a golden ticket for Optima, for the ultimate street car.
Oh, wow.
If we get it, Brandy's going to drive it.
No, that's awesome.
We gave her truck to her dad. Her dad's racing that this weekend.
Okay,
So if she gets this, they'll be competing against each other, which they've never done.
That would be insane. Oh, my gosh.
So we're kind of hoping, got our fingers crossed.
Love it.
I appreciate you coming out to see the car, though.
Definitely.
Thank you.
It's an eye catcher. It's beautiful.